Hello, everybody. My name is Benjamin Kinzadi, and this is my presentation about peak fiction. The term peak fiction. Peak fiction is used to describe a 10 out of 10 must-watch absolute classic. The term originally came from TikTok, but now it is used everywhere. It can be used for movies, TV series, animes, and games. How I'm going to be rating the peak fiction. Number 1, how nostalgic the piece is. Number 2, moments from the piece. Number 3, how I rate them personally. And number 4, each rated by its own categories. Each rated by categories. Number 1, animes. Number 1 in animes is Dragon Ball. I don't really have to explain myself. Dragon Ball is a 10 out of 10, and it's very close to my heart. Number 2, Naruto. Number 3, Bleach. And number 4, Death Note. And lastly, number 5, Food Wars. Now, Food Wars is a very different pick for me, but a very different pick for a few. But this personally is one of the best animes in my opinion, and it's only just about food, surprisingly. TV shows, don't really need to go back check it, and I don't really need to explain myself for all of these TV shows. Breaking Bad, number 1. Modern Family, number 2. Game of Thrones, number 3. The Boys, number 4. And finally, Stranger Things. Movies. Now, movies is a very difficult one. It depends what you want in a movie. Sometimes you might want comedy, sometimes you want seriousness. Me personally, I like a bit of action and seriousness. So that's why The Dark Knight is my number 1. American Psycho is a very psychological trip, but it is a 10 out of 10 watch. Now, many people do not like the Star Wars prequels, but me, I hold them close to my heart, and I think they're personally quite good. Number 4, Scarface. And number 5, The Joker. Another psychological trip, but very good. And lastly, games. Number 1, The Walking Dead. Very good choice-based game. I absolutely loved it. Nearly made me break out in tears. Number 2, God of War. Don't need to explain myself. All the Game of the Year awards really explain it for me. Number 3, Life is Strange. Very good game. It won a lot of awards as well for the first game. I don't know about the second and the third game, but just the first game alone is really good. Assassin's Creed, going on for 15 years. Very good stories. Each and every one of the 15 stories were great. The Witcher. The Witcher, very long game, but when you get into it and you watch the series as well after this, 10 out of 10 must watch. More must play even. Anyways, thank you for listening to my presentation.